Since ancient times, astrologers have noticed that people approach love very differently. Some cannot imagine their life without a partner and feel incomplete when they are alone. Others, however, carry within themselves a special kind of independence, a quiet, powerful world where solitude is not loneliness, but freedom. Astrology explains this beautifully. The zodiac sign under which we are born influences not only our character, but also the rhythm of our heart, the way we trust others, and the kind of love that feels natural to us. Every zodiac sign carries its own emotional architecture. Some signs are builders of relationships. They dream of shared homes, long dinners, and a life built hand in hand. But there are also signs whose souls breathe best in open space. They value independence more than constant companionship. They do not fear solitude. On the contrary, it nourishes them. For these people, being alone does not mean being unloved. It means having the freedom to grow, create, travel, and explore the world without restrictions. Astrologically speaking, our sign determines what kind of partner resonates with our energy. Fire signs often crave passion and adventure. Earth signs look for stability and loyalty. Air signs seek intellectual connection and freedom of thought. Water signs desire emotional depth and soulful understanding. Yet even within these elements, certain signs are born with a stronger inner compass that pulls them toward independence. This does not mean they are incapable of love. Quite the opposite. When these signs do fall in love, their devotion is profound and unforgettable, but they rarely rush into relationships simply because society expects them to. They prefer authenticity over convenience, depth over routine, and truth over comfort. Many of them would rather remain single than settle for a connection that dims their inner light. Astrologers have long noticed that among certain zodiac signs, we find a surprisingly high number of lifelong bachelors and bachelorettes. These individuals are often charismatic, intelligent, creative, and deeply interesting people. They may have many admirers, yet they are selective about who enters their personal universe. Their independence is not a wall, it is a filter. Only someone truly special can pass through it. What is fascinating is that these signs often become magnets for admiration precisely because of their independence. People sense their self-sufficiency, their mysterious aura, their quiet confidence. And ironically, the less these individuals chase relationships, the more attention they attract. In the coming years, the stars will highlight 6 zodiac signs that feel especially comfortable walking their own path. Their lives will not lack romance. In fact, they may experience intense, fated encounters, but their happiness will not depend on whether someone is standing beside them. Their true strength lies in the ability to feel complete within themselves. Let us look at the 6 zodiac signs that cherish solitude the most and why their independence often turns them into the most intriguing bachelors and bachelorettes of the zodiac. Aquarius. Aquarius is perhaps the most famous independent spirit of the zodiac. Ruled by Uranus, the planet of freedom, innovation, and rebellion, Aquarius was never meant to follow traditional relationship scripts. These people think differently, love differently, and dream differently. For Aquarius, solitude is not emptiness, it is a laboratory for ideas. They need time alone to think, invent, and explore the world through their own lens. Relationships that become too routine or emotionally demanding may make them feel trapped. That is why many Aquarians remain single for long periods of time, even though they easily attract admirers with their intelligence, originality, and mysterious charm. Aquarius seeks a partner who respects their independence. They are not looking for someone who will complete them. They want someone who can walk beside them without limiting their freedom. The ideal partner for Aquarius is someone intellectually stimulating, often another air sign like Gemini or Libra, or an adventurous Sagittarius. Astrologically, the coming period will bring Aquarius a wave of personal breakthroughs. Their creative ideas may lead to career success, travel opportunities, and exciting new social circles. Interestingly, love may appear when they least expect it, perhaps through friendship, collaboration, or a shared dream. But even if Aquarius remains single for a while longer, their life will be filled with meaning, inspiration, and fascinating encounters. Their independence is not loneliness. It is the secret source of their brilliance. Virgo. Virgo approaches relationships with caution and discernment. Ruled by Mercury, this earth sign possesses a deeply analytical mind. Virgo does not rush into love because they see details others overlook. They observe, analyze, and quietly decide whether someone truly deserves a place in their carefully structured world. Many Virgos spend years single not because they lack opportunities for love, but because their standards are exceptionally high. They value sincerity, intelligence, emotional maturity, and reliability. Superficial romance rarely impresses them. If a relationship does not feel stable, respectful, and meaningful, Virgo would rather remain alone. But solitude is rarely a burden for Virgo. In fact, it often becomes a time of powerful personal growth. When alone, Virgo focuses on self-development, career achievements, health, and creative projects. They cultivate skills, build stability, and refine their talents. In the upcoming astrological cycle, Virgo will experience a period of inner clarity. Many representatives of this sign will finally understand what kind of love truly suits them. Instead of searching for perfection, they will begin attracting partners who share their values of honesty, loyalty, and emotional depth. Virgo is most compatible with grounded signs such as Taurus and Capricorn, who appreciate stability and dedication. A gentle Cancer can also melt Virgo's guarded heart, yet even when Virgo walks alone, they do so with dignity and quiet strength. Their solitude is never empty, it is filled with purpose, discipline, and the quiet satisfaction of building a life that truly reflects who they are. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the eternal traveler of the zodiac, the restless explorer whose soul feels at home wherever the horizon stretches far away. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and adventure, Sagittarius carries a deep need for freedom that few other signs can truly understand. Relationships, especially those that become too predictable or restrictive, can sometimes feel like invisible walls closing in around them. Many Sagittarians experience long periods of single life not because they are incapable of love, but because their spirit refuses to be confined. They crave experiences, distant countries, new philosophies, unfamiliar cultures, and thrilling discoveries. For Sagittarius, solitude often means movement, exploration, and personal growth. It is the space where they can listen to their own inner compass without interference. Ironically, this independence makes Sagittarius incredibly attractive. Their optimism, humor, and contagious enthusiasm draw people toward them like sunlight draws flowers. Yet Sagittarius will only truly commit when they meet someone who understands that love should never feel like a cage. The partner who suits Sagittarius best is someone adventurous and intellectually curious, another Sagittarius, an Aries, or an Aquarius who values freedom just as much as passion. In the coming years, Sagittarius will experience a powerful wave of opportunities connected to travel, education, and creative expansion. New people will enter their life through unexpected journeys or bold professional moves. Love may appear in distant places or through shared adventures. But even if Sagittarius remains single for a time, their life will be filled with excitement, discovery, and inspiring encounters. For Sagittarius, solitude is simply another road waiting to be explored. Capricorn. Capricorn may appear traditional on the surface, but deep inside this sign carries a powerful independence that often leads to long stretches of solitary life. Ruled by Saturn, the planet of discipline, responsibility, and ambition, Capricorn tends to focus intensely on building a stable future. In their younger years, many Capricorns place career goals, education, and financial security far above romantic pursuits. They believe that love should enter their life when the foundation of their world is already strong. As a result, Capricorn often becomes one of the zodiac signs with the highest number of late marriages or long-term bachelors and bachelorettes. But Capricorn does not suffer in solitude. On the contrary, they often thrive in it. Time alone allows them to concentrate, plan, and steadily climb toward their ambitions. Their quiet determination and calm authority make them deeply respected by others. Astrologically, Capricorn's independence attracts partners who admire strength and reliability. The signs that often create the most harmonious relationships with Capricorn are Taurus, Virgo, and sometimes Scorpio, partners who appreciate loyalty, stability, and depth. In the upcoming years, Capricorn will enter a period where emotional fulfillment becomes just as important as professional success. After achieving many of their goals, they may feel ready to open their heart in ways they previously avoided. When Capricorn finally chooses love, they do so with seriousness and devotion that can last a lifetime. Yet even without a partner, Capricorn remains fulfilled, building a life defined by purpose, resilience, and quiet inner strength. Scorpio. Scorpio is one of the most mysterious signs of the zodiac, and their relationship with solitude is complex and deeply emotional. Ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and secrets, Scorpio possesses an intense inner world that few people are allowed to see. Unlike many other signs, Scorpio does not fear being alone. In fact, solitude often becomes their sanctuary, a place where they can process emotions, reflect on life, and transform themselves. Scorpio does not enter relationships lightly. They seek profound emotional connection, loyalty, and absolute honesty. Because their standards for intimacy are so high, many Scorpios spend long periods single, waiting for someone who truly understands their depth. Superficial romance has little appeal for them. They would rather remain alone than share their life with someone who cannot match their emotional intensity. Yet Scorpio's independence creates a powerful magnetism. People sense their depth, their passion, and the quiet power behind their gaze. When Scorpio loves, it is all-consuming, transformative, and unforgettable. The signs most capable of forming a lasting bond with Scorpio are Cancer, Pisces, and sometimes Capricorn partners who can meet them at the level of emotional depth they crave. Astrologically, Scorpio is entering a cycle of personal rebirth. Many representatives of this sign will discover hidden talents, new creative passions, and deeper self-understanding. Love may appear unexpectedly through moments of emotional vulnerability or profound conversation. But even when Scorpio walks alone, they are never truly lonely. Their inner world is rich, intense, and endlessly evolving. Pisces. Pisces may seem like the most romantic sign of the zodiac, yet surprisingly many Pisces spend long periods of their life single. Ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams and spirituality, Pisces lives in a world filled with imagination, creativity, and emotional sensitivity. This sign often seeks a soulmate connection so deep and meaningful that ordinary relationships may feel disappointing by comparison. Pisces senses emotional energies very strongly, and when a relationship lacks sincerity or kindness, they quickly retreat into their own inner universe. Solitude, for Pisces, is not emptiness, it is a place where creativity blossoms. Many Pisces write, paint, compose music, meditate, or immerse themselves in artistic and spiritual exploration when they are alone. Their sensitivity allows them to feel beauty in quiet moments that others might overlook. Because Pisces dreams of a love that feels almost magical, they may wait patiently for years rather than settle for something ordinary. Yet when they finally meet someone who resonates with their soul, their love becomes gentle, compassionate, and deeply devoted. Pisces often forms beautiful relationships with Cancer, Scorpio, and sometimes Taurus partners who can provide emotional warmth and stability. In the coming years, Pisces will experience a powerful opening of intuition and creative energy. Many will discover new talents, spiritual insights, and meaningful connections. Love may arrive in unexpected ways through art, shared dreams, or moments of quiet understanding. Even when Pisces walks through life alone, their heart is never empty. Their world is filled with imagination, compassion, and the quiet belief that true love arrives exactly when the soul is ready. These 6 zodiac signs remind us that solitude is not something to fear. Sometimes it is the space where we grow the most, discover who we truly are, and prepare ourselves for the kind of love that transforms our entire life.